It's back. The badge that defined adventure, durability, and pure off-road power has returned. But here's the question. Every 4x4 purist is asking, is the 2026 Land Cruiser FJ a true off-road beast? Or just clever nostalgia dressed up in Toyota armor? Today we're breaking down everything about the comeback of this iconic nameplate, from its history and design, to the powertrain, off-road capability, and whether it still deserves the legendary Land Cruiser badge. Buckle up, because this isn't just another SUV story. This is the return of a legend. Number 1, the legend returns. The Land Cruiser name isn't just another model line. It's a global symbol of reliability, adventure, and strength. For more than 7 decades, the Land Cruiser family has been Toyota's beating heart, the vehicle that defined the company's reputation for building machines that simply don't quit. Since the first Land Cruiser prototype back in the early 1950s, these vehicles have gone everywhere, from the scorching Australian outback to the African savanna, from the frozen wastelands of Siberia to the endless deserts of the Middle East. And through it all, they became legends not because of luxury, but because of dependability. These were the vehicles used by farmers, explorers, soldiers, aid workers, and adventurers when there was no plan B. They were simple, strong, and absolutely relentless. Then came the FJ40, arguably the most iconic of them all. A short wheelbase brute, boxy, mechanical, and pure function over form. It had round headlights, flat fenders, a vertical windshield, and enough personality to make even a mountain look small. The FJ40 didn't just take people places, it defined Toyota's global image. It became the backbone of exploration, the go-to for people who believe the road never truly ends. Decades later, in 2006, Toyota tried to revive that spirit with the FJ Cruiser, a retro-styled 4x4 that captured the hearts of enthusiasts with its playful design and serious capability. It was different, it was bold, and for a while, it worked. But as the world moved toward fuel efficiency, emissions regulations, and city-focused SUVs, the FJ Cruiser was quietly discontinued in 2014. And just like that, the FJ name went silent. For a decade, fans begged Toyota to bring it back. Forums buzzed, renderings circulated, and rumors hinted at a baby Land Cruiser. Smaller, simpler, and more affordable. And now, in 2026, that wish has come true. The Land Cruiser FJ is back. It's not a luxury cruiser. It's not a chrome-plated crossover. It's a purpose-built, back-to-basics adventure machine. Toyota's message to the world that real off-roaders still matter. The company claims it carries the spirit of the FJ40, reborn for a new generation. But the question remains, can it live up to the name in an era obsessed with comfort, screens, and plug-in everything? Number 2, design and architecture. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Land Cruiser FJ is that it looks the part. This thing isn't trying to blend in with crossovers. It stands tall, square, and unapologetically tough. The roofline is flat, the fenders are chunky, the face, pure nostalgia. Those circular LED headlights and bold Toyota grille instantly scream FJ heritage. It's not a copy of the old design. It's a modern evolution that knows exactly where it came from. From the side, the short overhangs and upright windshield give it a rugged, ready-to-climb anything stance. At the back, the tailgate-mounted spare wheel returns, because real off-roaders don't hide their intentions. But the true story of the FJ isn't just what you see, it's what's underneath. Unlike most small SUVs today that ride on car-like unibody platforms, the new FJ goes old-school tough with a ladder frame chassis. This is the same fundamental platform found under the Toyota Hilux and Land Cruiser Prado. Vehicles known for surviving wars and wilderness alike. That means real durability, real flexibility, real off-road strength. A ladder frame can twist over rough terrain, absorb punishment, and take hits that would leave most crossovers crying for mercy. It's the foundation of Toyota's off-road DNA, and it's what separates a true 4x4 from a lifestyle accessory. In terms of size, the FJ is compact, around 4.5 meters long, making it shorter and narrower than the main Land Cruiser 250. That's great news for maneuverability. It can slip through narrow jungle trails or crowded city streets with equal ease. Think of it as the Land Cruiser's younger, scrappier sibling, built to fit anywhere and survive anything. Inside, Toyota is expected to blend classic toughness with modern practicality. Rubberized surfaces, big knobs, easy-to-clean materials, and straightforward controls. Because adventure doesn't wait for a touchscreen to load. Of course, expect Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and digital displays, but Toyota will likely keep it functional rather than flashy. Every line, every curve, every decision in the FJ's design feels intentional, meant to work before it wows. Number 3, powertrain and performance. Pop the hood, and you'll find Toyota's focus on dependability over drama. While many automakers chase power figures, Toyota is sticking with what works. A 2.7-liter 2 TRFE 4-cylinder petrol engine, the same proven workhorse used in Hilux trucks and Land Cruiser Prados across the globe. It produces around 160 horsepower and 240 newton-meters of torque. Modest numbers by modern standards, but perfect for real-world reliability. This engine is legendary for one thing: it just doesn't die. It can run on poor quality fuel, handle scorching desert heat, and shrug off years of abuse without breaking a sweat. Paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and a part-time 4-wheel drive system, it's designed for toughness first, comfort second. Selectable low range? Yes. Locking differentials? Likely available. Toyota's crawl control and multi-terrain select systems? Very possible. In short, it's built for the wild, not the mall. Later models might include hybrid or turbocharged options, especially as Toyota continues electrifying its lineup. But for now, the message is clear. Simplicity is strength. Early prototypes suggest the FJ will have generous ground clearance, short overhangs, and serious approach and departure angles. The stuff that makes or breaks a trail rig. Underbody skid plates, recovery hooks, and a strong suspension setup round out the package. If you're the kind of person who measures a vehicle's worth and how far it can get into the unknown, the FJ's mechanical honesty will speak to you. This isn't about horsepower bragging rights. It's about confidence, the kind that lets you cross rivers, scale rocks, and drive home after. Number 4, off-road capability and competition. Now, let's put the FJ into perspective. How does it stack up against its rivals? The off-road world today is more competitive than ever. You've got the Jeep Wrangler, the Ford Bronco, and the Suzuki Jimny, all fighting for the same crowd of enthusiasts who love mud more than polish. The Wrangler brings hardcore heritage. The Bronco delivers tech and presence. The Jimny brings lightweight simplicity. But Toyota? Toyota brings bulletproof reliability. And that's a game changer. Because when you're hundreds of miles from civilization, you don't care about horsepower or fancy screens. You care about whether your vehicle will start in the morning, and Toyota's reputation for dependability is unmatched. If the FJ delivers on its ladder frame promise while keeping a reasonable price tag, it could outlast and outsell its competitors in key markets. Toyota's global infrastructure also gives it an edge. You can find Toyota service centers and spare parts virtually anywhere on the planet. That's why aid agencies, explorers, and overlanders have trusted Land Cruisers for generations. The new FJ inherits that DNA. Features like downhill assist, multi-terrain select, hill start control, and crawl control are likely to trickle down from the Prado and 300 series Land Cruisers. That means even in compact form, this machine is ready to tackle serious terrain. Toyota's focus seems clear: Make it simple, tough, and accessible. And emotionally, that matters too. People miss vehicles with character. They're tired of bland crossovers and fake rugged packages. The FJ has soul. It connects nostalgia with real engineering. It's not just a car, it's a statement. Number 5, value, verdict, and the future. Now comes the big question. Is it worth the hype? Early estimates suggest the new Land Cruiser FJ will start around $35,000 to $40,000 US, depending on the market. That's not exactly cheap, but for a true 4x4 built on a ladder frame with genuine Land Cruiser hardware, it's an incredible value. Toyota is filling a gap that's been missing in their lineup for years. An attainable, rugged, go-anywhere vehicle that doesn't sacrifice identity for trends. In a world where SUVs have become fashion statements, the FJ feels like a rebellion, a machine built for purpose. But here's the truth. Specs and styling don't make an icon. Spirit does. The original FJ40 earned its legendary status not because it looked cool, but because it never failed its driver. It was simple, honest, reliable. It turned strangers into adventurers and journeys into stories. If Toyota captures even half of that spirit, the 2026 FJ won't just be another new release. It'll be a movement. Of course, there's risk. If Toyota softens the suspension, removes key off-road features, or markets it purely as a lifestyle SUV, the illusion will crumble. The internet will notice. Fans will call it out. Reviving an icon is dangerous because nostalgia can be a double-edged sword. Expectations are sky high. But if any automaker can pull it off, it's Toyota. This company understands something many others have forgotten, that the Land Cruiser badge isn't just a logo, it's a legacy. A promise of strength, reliability, and adventure that's crossed generations and continents. It's a symbol of the unbreakable bond between man, machine, and the unknown. Now, that promise has been renewed. The early signs of the 2026 Land Cruiser FJ are more than promising. They're inspiring. It stands on a proper ladder frame build, bringing back the kind of durability that made the Land Cruiser name legendary. It offers true four-wheel drive capability, not simulated by software, but forged through mechanical precision. Its heritage-inspired design pays tribute to the classics while stepping boldly into a modern era. And with pricing that makes adventure more accessible than ever, Toyota has made sure the wild isn't just for the wealthy. It's for everyone who dares to explore. But the question remains, is the new FJ a true off-road beast or just hype? Everything about it points to the real deal. It's smaller, simpler, and tougher. Exactly what a modern Land Cruiser should be. No unnecessary luxury, no distraction, just purpose-driven engineering built for one thing, to go further. Yet, the real test won't happen under showroom lights. It'll happen out there, when it hits the trails, when mud splashes across its headlights, when gravel flies, when it faces the same challenges that shaped its ancestors. That's where we'll see if this machine truly carries the Land Cruiser spirit. Because Land Cruisers aren't proven by words, they're proven by miles, mud, and grit. The 2026 FJ isn't just returning to the road, it's returning to the wild. Built for dirt, rock, and everything in between, it reminds us why people fell in love with the Land Cruiser in the first place. In an age ruled by touchscreens and quiet EVS, it's something raw, mechanical, and alive. Something we've been missing. When you see it for the first time, coated in mud, headlights cutting through rain, remember, you're not just looking at a car. You're looking at history, reborn. Because legends don't fade, they evolve. They come back stronger, tougher, more focused than ever. The icon has returned. The Land Cruiser FJ is back to remind the world that adventure isn't dead. It's waiting, and this time, it's ready to conquer the world all over again.